Hi, good morning. My name is Sandesh Babu Bhattrai. Today I am here to present a presentation on Knuthenborg Safaripark. This is the topic that I have chosen in my previous assignment, and today I am here to present my assignment in the same topic related to that topic, which is Knuthenborg Safaripark. And my presentation goes like this. In these slides, I'm going to present about the background of Knuthenborg Safari Park. The Knuthenborg Safari Park was established in 1860s in Lowland Island in Denmark. It is the largest safari park in northern Europe, covering about the 660 hectares of land. Every year, it welcomes the hundreds of thousand visitors who welcome to see a wide variety of animals and preserve skeleton. Especially, this park is created with a strong vision to protect the wildlife, uh, mostly the endangered species which are about to extinct, while providing a fun and a educational experience for everyone who comes to visit here. Now, moving on the next slide, it is about the background content, and which includes the service concept and the service process. A service concept is a way a service provider is able to derive value from the service they provide. This encompasses ideas, values, and promises that makes a service provider different from the competition. Whereas the service process, on the other hand, indicates the mode of service delivery, and the steps include which boost the customer experience and add the value when delivering the service. Now moving on the next slides, which focuses on the purposes and the objective of my research. The main goal of this study is to identify the key challenges of Nothenburg Safari Park's faces with the service quality, long queue and waiting times, and to explore possible solutions. The main objective are to analyze this issue and suggest ways the park can improve its service concept to make the visitors experience smoother and more enjoyable. The research also looks at the main two questions, that is, what causes the poor service quality and the long waiting lines at KSP, and how the park enhance its service and reduce the queuing times for the visitors. Now moving forward to the next slide, which focus on the services quality. The service quality refers to the how well an organization meets the customer expectations. It's all about how customers view the effectiveness of the organization in delivering service. The key aspect of the service quality is includes the reliability and responsiveness. How the dependable and the quick service is. The meeting customers expectations is essential as it helps the organization stay competitive and improve overall customer satisfaction. Now moving to the next part under the selected areas which focus on the queue and waiting lines. The speed of service delivery depends on how long customers wait to receive a service. That's why the effective queue management is so important. It helps to reduce the waiting time and keeps customers satisfied. Long queue often lead to frustration and can create a negative impact on the brand. Therefore, the managing queues effectively not only improves the customer satisfaction but also strengthens the park's competitive edge and helps to maintain the customers' loyalty. Now moving forward to the next slides, which covers some research and data. The data for this research was gathered from the customer perceptions and opinions, as well as from the academic sources such as core books and journals. To analyze the information effectively, several tools are used, including the fishbone diagram, FMEA analysis, and solution problem matrix. These tools help identify the main ideas and develop possible solutions for improving the service quality and reducing waiting times in Nothenburg Safari Park. Moving to the next slides, the analysis and the discussion of the finding based on the fishbone diagram. The fishbone diagram shows the poor service quality and results from the key issues. Firstly, technology failures, especially in the ticket redemption systems are causing the delay and frustration for the customers. Secondly, there is a shortage of staffs and a few available workers are not properly supervised, which affects the service consistency. Finally, there are many employees lacks essential skills like making it hard for the organizations to meet the demand and maintain service standards. Together, these factors significantly reduce overall services quality and harms customer satisfaction. Moving on the next slides, we're gonna discuss in this slide. We're gonna discuss about the FMA table. By analyzing this table, it helps to identify the potential failures modes in process, assessing their effects and prioritize risks based on the severity, occurrence, and detections. It highlights the issue like ticket insurance, inspections, and monitoring, showing which failures are most critical and likely they are to occur and how easily they can be detected. By focusing on the most serious risks, this analysis allows the organizations to improve the system reliability, enhance quality, and reduce the potential problem. Next, we will take a closer look at specific failure modes and their risk evaluation. Now, moving to the next slide, let's look at the proposed solution to improve the quality, service quality. To address the technology failures, the organization should start with a multiple communication channel to keep the customer informed. In case involving the tickets approval or schedule changes, staff should contact customers directly to prevent the confusion and delays. For the issue of integrated staff's technology can be leveraged to improve the efficiency. This includes the using the mobile applications to guide the visitors and online platforms to handle the customer service interactions more effectively. Lastly, to tackle the unskilled staffs and poor supervision, the organization should implement the regular training programs for both employees and management. Additionally, providing the fair and motivating compensation can boost the morale and improve the overall service delivery. Moving to the next slide, let's analyze the finding from the table. By looking at this table, we can identify the several key problems within the system, mainly ineffective communication and insufficient staff monitoring. Each issue is rated based on its severity, likelihood of occurrence, and ease of detection. For example, problems like poor supervision and lack of staff training have high severity and occurrence rating, meaning they could seriously affect the system performance. The table also shows that most of these issues are hard to detect early, which increases their overall risk. This analysis highlights the needs for proactive measures, especially improving the communication, staff training, and supervision to reduce the potential failure and enhance the overall system reliability. In these slides, we are discussing about the long queue and waiting lines. As indicated in the fishbone diagram, the organization is facing a challenges in queue management. This is where, due to the poor supervision of the queues and insufficient staff, the organization is unable to handle the demand effectively. Also, of low animals population does not effectively caters to the demand and number of tourists. This is also a result of long queue at the animal camp and poor parking spaces, which shows the ineffective in planning. Now moving to the next slides, it is about the FMA analysis. As indicated, poor supervision is causing a poor queue management. Inadequate staff is leading to a customer dissatisfaction with the organization. Low animal population is leading to long term to locate the animals, and poor parking is causing a congestion and customer frustration. Moving on, here are some practical solutions to the key issue identified. To address the poor supervision, we can train the management on the queue management and new innovations. For insufficient staff, solutions include the virtual tour guides, virtual assistants, and AI demand forecastings. To tackle the low animals population, we can bring in more animals, boost breeding, and design cages so animals are easily visible to the visitors. Finally, for the poor parking, the solution is to allocate the more space for parking. These steps will improve the service effectively and overall visitors experience. Finally, let's summarize the key findings and solutions regarding the service quality. Poor service quality is mainly caused by technology failures which affect the ticket redemption. This can be addressed through the multiple communication channels and direct calls to the customer, lack of staffs leads to the stress, burnout, and the low performance, which can be improved by leveraging technology. Unskilled staffs result in poor service delivery, while poor supervision creates the negative work environment and lower performance. Both issues can be resolved throughout the training programs and effective competition. Overall, these measures will enhance the service quality, employee performance, and customer satisfaction. Long queue and waiting lines can are mainly caused by poor supervision, which leads to ineffective queue management. This can be solved throughout the management training. Inadequate staff also contributes to the customer's dissatisfaction, and all this can be addressed by leveraging the technology to improve efficiency. Improving these solutions will reduce the waiting times, improve customers' experience, and enhance the overall service effectively. Uh, Only this much for today. Thank you.